Good evening, everyone. Now, before we start this briefing, I must warn you, what you may hear or see may not be suitable to those living in the norm. What you will witness may break your sense of reality and perhaps your sanity. I cannot guarantee you'll be of a sane mind after this. So, if you wish to not proceed with this briefing, please exit this video. Very well, let us proceed. My name is Dr. Nicholas Owen Gratacia. I am head of the Analysis and Paleoartist Department of this foundation. As you are aware, all over the World Wide Web, there are tales of a secret organization that is dedicated to capturing, containing, and studying various paranormal, supernatural, and other mysterious entities. They are referred to as the SCP Foundation. However, the entities you will see in this briefing will appear different compared to their internet counterparts. We have found out that these entities have taken the form of prehistoric creatures, more specifically, dinosaurs. Thus, the entities here are referred to as SCP-DINO. The first one here was a rather difficult creature to contain or surveillance, as any who sees it will meet a swift end. This is SCP-DINO-096. Codename, the Shy Slasher. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. The Shy Slasher must be contained in a 10 by 10 airtight steel cube at all times, and must be checked weekly to ensure there are no cracks or holes. There has to be absolutely no surveillance cameras or any kind of optic tools inside the SCP cell, and security personnel will only use pre-installed pressure sensors and laser detectors to ensure the SCP presence in its cell. Description: SCP-DINO-096 resembles a medium-sized skinny therizinosaur creature measuring up to 6 meters in height. Their body shows a lack of muscles, suggesting a mild malnutrition, and they have elongated arms ending with razor-sharp claws measuring up to 1.5 meters in length. Their skin lacks any pigmentation or feathers, resulting in a pale, colorless look. The creature is normally extremely docile, browsing on vegetation, but if any were to see this creature's face, whether directly on camera or on video, will cause the creature to enter into an emotional distress and will kill those who sees its face after approximately 1 minute. First sightings of this creature were discovered on a video on YouTube, as some unfortunate civilians attempted to record the creature before their own demise. We've managed to take down the video, but unfortunately, it reached up to 1,000 views. Multiple casualties were led before finally capturing this creature. Every other existing video or photo of this creature were to be destroyed except for one picture. In case we ever need the Shy Slasher to fight against any other entities proven too much to handle, I personally hope we never have to use this unsafely tactic, as I do not want to witness another massacre after the video incident. While the Shy Slasher requires us to avoid eye contact, the next entity is a direct opposite, requiring us to keep it in sight at all times. SCP-DINO-173. Codename, the Sculpted Head Smasher. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedure. SCP-DINO-173 must be kept in a locked containment at all times, and there must be at least 3 security personnel watching the entity and keeping direct eye contact, and none of them are allowed to blink at the same time. Doors must also be locked after security personnel enters the entity's containment. Description: SCP-DINO-173 is a creature made of concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. The form resembles a pachycephalosaur creature and seems to have red and brown substances all over its body. The substances appears to be blood and feces, though the origin of the material is unknown. It is unknown where this creature came from, but one thing we know is that while this creature may appear to be inanimate, it is actually extremely hostile. If there are no line of sights on the creature, it can move at extremely high speed and will attack anyone in sight. It attacks by ramming its dome-shaped head into its victim's skull with powerful force, sometimes resulting in beheadings. By the time anyone's able to catch the creature in sight stopping them, the place will already be littered with headless corpses. I've witnessed this unfortunate event once before. It still haunts me to this day. Therefore, the creature must be kept in line of sight at all times, ensuring that this creature will never, ever move an inch. The next on our briefing is one that is not only dangerous, but one we have managed to tame. This is SCP-Dino-5031, codename the Murder Phantom Raptor. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedure. SCP-Dino-5031 is to be kept in an airtight iron cell with regular daily training to ensure it is kept trained, and must be in contact with one Agent Owen Grady. Description: SCP-Dino-5031 is a large dromaeosaur dinosaur with an elongated tail ending with a large sickle blade and 3 sets of forearms stemming from its elbows, and is purple in color with a split jaw. The entity has the ability to become invincible anytime someone was to look at it, which is how this creature is able to kill its prey with efficiency. It also has the ability to fly despite lacking wings and is very aggressive. It also possesses a high level of intelligence, which is how we've managed to tame this SCP. When first encountering the creature, it was on a rampage in a suburban neighborhood, killing multiple civilians and disappearing the moment we laid eyes on it. After many tries and with the help of our agent Owen Grady, we've managed to capture and contain this entity, and something extraordinary happened. One day, Owen was training this raptor with a clicker and teaching it some commands. Due to its high intelligence, it responded to his commands and even answered some yes and no questions. After a few months of training, we once let it out on the field, and it helped us capture other SCPs and brought it into containment. The Phantom Raptor was then rewarded by Owen with some chickens. The entity has proven to be a valuable asset to our mission, but it is best to stay vigilant, as who knows how long the SCP's loyalty can last and revert back to its murderous state. Owen may not agree with my doubts, but it is better to be safe than sorry. The next and final asset in our containment is perhaps the most dangerous one of all. SCP-Dino-682, codename the Unkillable Spinosaurus. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedure. This creature must be destroyed as soon as possible. For now, we do not have a way to kill the creature and can only heavily damage it and contain it while recovering. The entity must be kept in a large reinforced acid-resistant chamber filled with highly concentrated acid and bound with titanium chains. Personnel are not allowed to speak with this creature for fear of provoking it into a rage state. Description: while different from its first sighting, SCP-Dino-682 is a large Spinosaurus-like creature of unknown origins and has high levels of adaptability, endurance, recovery, and intelligence, and it seems to have an immense hatred of all life, which has been discovered during one of the very few interactions I had with this creature. When first found, it was on an island off Isla Sorna and had a form of a basic carnosaur with a sail on its back. It was first killed in a battle with a Tyrannosaurus rex, but less than an hour later, it came back to life and grew bigger and evolved a large crocodilian-like jaw and longer arms, which helped it kill the previous Tyrannosaurus. It was then killed by a large pack of velociraptors, but it came back and grew sharper claws and a bony armor on its head and killed the raptors. It then proceeded to kill every single creature on the island until it became a barren wasteland devoid of life. We have found and killed and contained the entity and tried to find ways to kill this beast, but every attempt just seems to make it stronger and unkillable. One of my superiors suggested with chaining the creature up and drowning it in the Mariana Trench. Our agents proceeded with that plan, but it proven to be a terrible mistake. The creature did drown, but as expected, it came back to life and has evolved a large paddle-like tail and has the ability to breathe on land and in the waters. It took all our resources to capture and contain this creature, and I stated to my higher-ups that we should not attempt to kill it anymore, as it will just make the creature stronger, and it is best to keep it contained here. They agreed, but I still keep an eye on them, as the last thing I want was for them to launch a nuclear missile directly on the beast or attempt to drop it in space. Both will just make the creature evolve to be either resilient to radiation or have the ability to fly. We've already made this creature the apex predator of land and sea. We don't need it to become the apex predator of the sky as well. That is all for our briefing. If you would like to hear more entities we've contained here, please refer to my superiors and have your files be on my desk on which entities to be discussed next. Thank you and have a good evening. And that is all the drawings of SCPs turned into dinosaurs. I hope you all enjoyed this video and the narration. Sorry if my audio recording is bad, I'm still trying to find a better microphone. And if you all like the drawings of this video, they will be available as digital prints and ink bundles on my Ko-fi store. And if you want a part 2 of this video, please let me know in the comments down below, or what other stuff you'd like me to turn into dinosaurs or dragons. And also, don't worry, I'm still working on the next T-Rex skin video, which will take a bit more time than usual, but I can now focus on it more. And if you want to see more time-lapse drawing videos like this, they are available on my channel, as well as some animations. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. My name is Nickoraptor, and have a Jurassic day. Bye.